Good afternoon, everyone. I'm so happy to be here in Toronto, and I'm so happy to participate at this excellent workshop. I work for Binevir Composites, which is a Turkish company, and I represent US department along with Igor Litvinov. He's not here, but all credits and comments go to him as well. Okay. Let's talk about FRP meshes. Which type of meshes do we have on the market, the specification of FRP meshes, and we will switch to the real-world application and check some case studies. So what is FRP? FRP mesh is made from FRP bar and FRP wire. It's a combination of resin and fiber. Binevir is a company which specializes on glass and basalt fibers and epoxy resin. So our product is made according to the pultrusion process, which is a standard process to produce fiberglass and basalt fiber rebars. And meshes are made from those wires and bars which are manufactured according to pultrusion process. Okay, we classify wire-type meshes and bar-type meshes. So wire-type meshes, they are made from smaller diameter wires. Here in the picture, you can see the 10th gauge mesh, which is W1.4 fiberglass wire mesh roll, and 6th gauge. For heavier duty application, we provide another solution. We call them not mesh but bar mat, which is pre-assembled mats made from number 3 and number 4 fiberglass or basalt fiber rebars. According to the slab requirements and project requirements, the spacing can be different in these mats. Our company specializes on injection thermoplastic connection of those bars. So our equipment allows to connect wires from 2 millimeters up to number 5 rebars. Here on the picture, you can see a number 4 FRP mesh. It means that this connector is up to 1 inch size. But I'm mentioning also mechanical tying type of meshes because sometimes the project requires to tie the bars on site. And in this case, we can use zip ties or special equipment which allows to tie bars on site. There is a weaving type of manufacturing of meshes as well. When one wire goes through the fibers of the other wire, this type of manufacturing also exists on the market. So why FRP mesh? When we are talking about FRP rebar, it seems that it's obvious that it's lighter, it's durable, it's non-corrosive, but what FRP mesh brings us? Okay, besides the corrosion resistance, it has no memory. For example, when you step on FRP wire mesh, it bounces back and it has no memory. And when you unroll the mesh, it unrolls completely flat. It has no memory, and contractors, they don't fight with the roll anymore. So this is the key advantage of FRP mesh. Comparing the weight of the standard welded wire mesh, steel wire mesh, the weight of this roll is 152 pounds. And the same gauge roll, same size, 5 by 150 feet, made from fiberglass, weighs only 44 pounds. Here is a video from our project in London, England, and it shows how easily the fiberglass wire mesh unrolls, and it saves time and money to contractors and speeds up the project. This is not possible for sure with the steel. Okay, so here is the main document that we are using while working with the FRP mesh. This is ACI Acceptance Criteria 521. This document is published by ICCS, and it covers the main topics related to the product, such as material specification, mechanical properties, durability testing, quality control, and provides design and installation guidelines. This table shows us the properties and test methods. Many of them are related to the bars and to the wires themselves, but there are a couple of properties which are related to meshes only. For example, shear strength of mesh intersection. Just as an example, our company received this evaluation report. The tests were made in University of Miami, and we tested 10th gauge mesh, which is W1.4, and compared to the same gauge steel wire mesh, fiberglass wire mesh performed 20% less, it gave 20% less cracking. This document and this report allowed us to distribute fiberglass wire mesh worldwide. Besides this document, manufacturer can use its own specification and provide its own technical data sheet. Other than those documents, we refer to the documents which are related to FRP bars, which is ASTM standards, ACI specification, CSA specification, Canadian standard, and ISO specification. This is European standard. Let's switch to real-world application, check some case studies. We classify three main ways of application of FRP meshes, which is repair and strengthening, new construction, and specialty application. Here is an example of repair of existing structure. Our thinnest mesh was used here to repair viaduct in Czech Republic. Thinnest mesh, I mean the thinnest wire, which is 2 millimeters. This project is from California, drain reconstruction. Here we used the 10th gauge mesh, which is 3.3 millimeters. Talking about new construction, this project is a good example. Our mesh was used to reinforce lake walls around the Louvre Museum in Abu Dhabi. And as you can see, this dowel, which holds the mesh, it's made from, the part of it is made from fiberglass as well, and the top is thermoplastic. Here's the other project in Florida. The slab of the Key Marathon International Airport was reinforced with the 10th gauge mesh, and yeah. Here is the project from Australia. These meshes were shipped in 20 feet long sheets, and the requirements were based on highly sea salt environment, salty environment, and corrosion resistance was the key feature when designing this project. This is not really slab-on-grade, but anyways, we used FRP mesh when reinforcing sandwich wall panel in Lithuania. And the use of FRP mesh in this sandwich wall panel was directed by elimination of cold bridges between the layers of the sandwich wall panel to keep the warmth inside the apartment. Here's that project in London again. And initially, this project was designed for steel mesh with the 8mm diameter wire, but it was redesigned to fiberglass with the 3mm diameter wire. This redesign reduced carbon footprint from 8.3 kilogram per square meter to 1.32. Yeah, here is the other project from England, the use of FRP mesh in marine infrastructure. This project was had very limited accessibility, and the lightweight of the product was key feature to use FRP mesh instead of steel. And here is the everyday use of FRP mesh in sidewalks and driveways. Just a couple of pictures from our customers in Florida. And framing up my presentation, I would like to say that FRP mesh is not an extraordinary product anymore. It stands alongside with FRP rebar when we are talking about non-structural construction. And it is supported by documentation, and it is continuing to be supported as some guides and standards are developing around FRP mesh. And it gives us and helps us to distribute our product worldwide and help convince our customers to switch from steel to FRP. Okay, so this is my short presentation. If you have any questions, I think, or now or at the end of the session.
Probably are going to try it for the end of the session.
Okay, I will be happy to answer. Thank you.